Hello everyone, this is Planet Mitch from planet5D.com with the brand new app from TheMusicBed. The great folks over at TheMusicBed have sent me this, even though it was just announced today. I've been playing with it for a few days on my iPad, and I think you're going to like it. If you're looking for music for a film or a short or a wedding video, and you are not licensing your music, so if you're one of those people who goes out and buys something from iTunes and thinks you can just use it in your production, think again. You need to be doing licensed music, and the TheMusicBed is a great place to go to get some really awesome music. Now, this app adds some really cool features. You've been able to do many of these things on the web, on the TheMusicBed website, but now you can do them in the iPad. And one of the things that's really, really awesome, this is the first page, of course, which gives you a listing of some of the staff picks and some playlists from people who have recommended things. And you'll see Planet Mitch listed there soon. They also, on the left side, show you some of their recently added artists and most popular artists. You can scroll through this list. But this is the really awesome part. This Get Music section is really pretty cool. On the left-hand side, you see a series of buttons where you can select music, and on the right side, you see a long, long list of songs. Now, obviously, I haven't selected anything. I could type something in here if I wanted to. I don't particularly want to do that. I want to show you some of these buttons. And let's say, just for example, you want to record something that has, let's say, the Glockenspiel in it. So now over on the right-hand side, you'll see the list refreshes, and you'll see a list of music that has the Glockenspiel. I just like saying that. But let's say you also wanted to go for something that is, let's say, I don't know, what do you want to pick? Let's pick jazz. And nothing was found, okay? So there will be times where you're going to be limited in what you are selecting. What do you say we pick bluegrass? And we found 4 songs listed there. Now, what happens when you select a song? Well, golly darn, it's going to actually play. Now, over here on the right side, you have the album art, but you also have a couple of other options listed down here, and sometimes there's an option to show the song lyrics and other things. But let's suppose that this particular song, you decided you wanted to buy it. Well, what you need to do is, first of all, see the different kinds of licenses that you can get for this particular song. And then what you need to do is to request a license. Now, I've already reported, by the way, that the song title and the artist should already be filled in. They're going to fix that. They already know about that. Because you were on a song, right? It should list that. So anyway, you're going to type in your information and then come down and do the request a license. And of course, I left some things blank, so that's why that's not working. But that's the way you would go through the process of finding out how much it's going to cost you and to actually buy that license. So it's not an in-app purchase kind of situation, which is good and bad. I mean, it would be really nice to be able to do that right in the app, but there's a whole bunch of things that TheMusicBed needs to discuss with you, and so that all works on the back end. The other option you could do would be to add this to a wish list. Now, I already have 2 wish lists picked. This doesn't really fit in the oral instrumental, but, you know, maybe it does. I don't know. So I'm going to add that to my wish list. Now, that wish list, I'm logged in on my own account, by the way, and that wish list is also available online on the web. So that song is now added to my account, and I can look at that on the web, or I can look at that over here, of course. So Scrolling back, of course, you could select a different type of music. Let's say I wanted to do cinematic, and we still have the Glockenspiel listed. So the music list refreshes, and now we have a much longer list of songs. So that's a pretty long list. Let's say I wanted to select a project mood. Easy for me to say. And let's say I want to be a dramatic song with cinematic feel and a Glockenspiel. So that's a smaller, shorter list. Select perfect for, and let's say I'm really going to do wedding highlights. So now you see you can really sort of drill down into that listing of songs, and you can pick, of course, all sorts of different things. If you wanted it just to be instrumental, let's see if we still get some songs. Yes, we do. So there you have a list of instrumental songs with a Glockenspiel for wedding highlights, dramatic, and cinematic. You know, obviously those may not all apply to your particular situation, but this tool is a really nice way to narrow down your song selections. And of course, every one that you pick, you can add to the wish list that I showed you before. You can search for more by that particular artist, and you'll get a listing of those things that may or not apply to your original selections, of course. And then sometimes there are related artists. I haven't found very many of those, but I think they're sort of still filling that in on the database. But of course, continuing through, you can select artists. You've got a very, very long list. This isn't just a tiny little database of songs over on the MusicBed, and of course it updates as you go through. You can see your wish lists that there's the song that I added before called You've Come Home. So that was added to the wish list. The MusicBed folks have asked some superstars to create playlists, and those are listed here. So you could say you want to pick Jasmine Star's playlist, so you can go through and start listening to what Jasmine decided were some really great songs. One note, by the way, that you get 30-second previews here in the app. I have been told by Brian over at the MusicBed that if you have purchased a song in the past, or licensed a song for one of your projects, then all of the songs in your list are full length. So you get to listen to the full-length song once you've purchased something from the MusicBed. One other note, by the way, I also have noticed that many of these artists are in iTunes or Amazon music stores. So if you are stuck in the 30-second preview kind of mode and you don't want to necessarily license the song without hearing the whole thing, you can often find that entire song available over in iTunes or the Amazon store or several other places where you can find music. So you could, pay 99 cents, buy the song, listen to the whole thing, decide if it's yours, then come back here and license it. This particular one, by the way, is something that has the lyrics, so I can show you that. Yeah, this is another nice little thing. Some songs, like this particular one by Amy Stroop, also have an instrumental version. So if you see this listed, oops, I'm sorry, I scrolled. If you tap on listen to the instrumental, then it will switch over and play you just the instrumental version. Maybe you don't particularly want lyrics in your project, so you can simply listen to the instrumental. And the last little button there is your account information, and you can find out more about the MusicBed. So there's not a whole lot there. But quick walkthrough from the new music licensing application from the MusicBed. If you happen to be looking for some music for one of your projects, this Get Music function is really pretty darn slick way of narrowing down some particular songs, and then you can slowly search through them, pick the songs that you want to potentially license, and then have a conversation with the MusicBed about licensing those songs. Great little app. Hope you enjoy it. This is Planet Mitch from planet5D signing out.